Hey Mepham, welcome back to yet another episode of Midweek Update.
In today's episode, we take a look at gingerbread house making, the creation of a new swim team, and Music Honor Society inductions.
This and more on this week's Midweek Update. I'm Jacob Sarduy.
And I'm Basilia and Mekhaiel, and welcome back to the Midweek Update, the B&B show that brings you closer to the people and places in and around the Mepham community.
Hey Basilia, what's a NAT sound package?
A NAT package is a story told through different sounds without any voiceovers. Why do you ask?
Well, this week we're looking at 3 different sound packages.
Oh, okay. I get it now. You just wanted to describe it to our audiences.
Exactly. But I'm also curious, did you participate in the gingerbread house making contest this year?
No, I didn't. I'm terrible at building gingerbread houses.
Right, of course you are.
What does that mean?
No, nothing. I'm just not surprised that there's another thing you can't do.
Hey, making a gingerbread house is not easy.
Oh yeah? Then why is there a whole package about making gingerbread houses?
Is there really?
Yup. Jake Lofrese made a whole package that proves you wrong.
The gingerbread house decorating contest started 3 years ago. We had just come back from the shutdown. The art club kids were looking for ways to get other students involved in our club, as well as just create a fun atmosphere for all the students at Mepham. So they came up with this idea, and we took it and ran with it.
I enjoy this because it brings some livelihood to the school and makes everybody very energetic about winning. And
there's a lot of things that go on at Mepham that are competitive between sports and athletics and things like that. And an event like this is just pure fun. The kids have a great time. You can hear all the laughter behind me. They look forward to it now, so I'm going to keep it up as long as I can. For example, a student that's maybe not the best athlete but wants to get involved in some ways can look for things like this to kind of get some hands-on activities after school, participate with their friends. You know, not every activity appeals to everyone, but pretty much anyone can come make a gingerbread house.
I won't yell at you. I know you won't yell at me, but I'll yell at you, so I guess I'll do it.
Kids from all different walks of life can participate, so you can see as they're creating their team, they're working with friends, they're working with siblings, they're working with just somebody who wanted to make a gingerbread house and maybe didn't have a team. So if you were to ask them, there's all different kinds of groups here. So again, it's that sense of community, that Mepham pride, just everybody comes together.
Oh, well, thanks, Jake, for proving me wrong. Or worse, proving Jacob right.
Yeah, sure, because Lofrese created that whole package and the behind the scenes of that package just to prove you wrong.
Well, when you say it like that, I kind of sound self-absorbed. Wait, really? A whole behind the scenes?
Yeah, Ryan Marr is here to tell us more.
Thanks, guys. This week on the Midweek Update, we did something a little different. In BC3 classes, they were tasked with NAT sound packages. You heard from Basilia and Jacob. One of the groups decided to do behind-the-scenes look of the gingerbread package that we just watched, which means they created a video covering how that video was made. Roll it.
Our package is about the gingerbread competition, which is hosted by Operation Smile, and in order to raise money for cleft palates. It starts with pre-production and making a shot list and emailing the people that you want to interview. Then it becomes the production, where you go get the B-roll.
B-roll is all the shots you see when you're watching a package or a story. It's all the things in between the interviews, the things that you're seeing. It's very important because you want to keep the watcher or whoever's watching, you want to keep them captivated and you want to keep them aware of what's going on. And with B-roll, you're able to tell the story visually. This was a NAT sound package, which means there's no script. It's only interviews and B-roll and sound. So the big issue is, how do you get a lot of sound when your story is about making gingerbread houses? It was a big challenge figuring that out. Okay, do you mind if I record you guys setting up? All right, thank you. But I think we did a good job working around it. We got the sound of wrappers, boxes, people talking. I think overall we did a good job overcoming that.
then the post, you put it all together on the timeline in Premiere Pro and edit.
We're not going anymore.
But we just click
Because
like
she's
game
only
over.
going till the 12th or the 11th.
I definitely think
Got cut short.
by the time I finished editing, I'm very happy with the way that it came out because I think I did a good job taking the B-roll we got and turning it into a story. And that's what this whole package is about.
It's just a really nice feeling at the end. It feels like you just really accomplished something. It's just really like relieved, so you don't have to worry about it anymore and you just get it off your hands.
That was truly an interesting package. I honestly have never watched the behind the scenes of a package that was being made. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, but that's all from me. Now back to Basilia and Jacob in the studio.
Wow, that was better than some of my actual packages.
I know, right?
What? Did you just say I make bad packages?
No, I would never.
It kind of sounds like you did.
No. You make great packages. Almost as good as Brianna Goodman.
Oh, she's really good at making packages.
Oh yeah, didn't she just make one about her swim team? Now I really want to watch it.
Lucky for you, we are.
Establishment of ENAC happened, I guess around October of 2022 was when it was initiated.
We wanted to be a club team. We had a lot of kids who were interested in swimming club. We thought Nassau County needed another team. So we incorporated and found some pool space.
Small, tight-knit, and a wholesome atmosphere. Kids come in, they do hard work, they get out, and they can still enjoy other facets of their lives while getting better at the sport.
I think what makes ENAC special is the family environment we have. We're much more hands-on and get to know every one of our athletes much more so than the other teams around.
It needs to be coached from a relationship cannot be very impersonable and crude. There has to be a real humanity to it, right?
My coach, but he kind of treats me like his daughter. Like he takes me out to dinner with his daughter, like his family. He makes sure I always have a ride home, even if I, don't have any way to get home or to practice. He always makes sure I have one.
I think what makes ENAC different in Nassau County as opposed to other club teams is that we're kind of like a very tight-knit family. We're still small, which is actually excellent, and I think we'll always kind of have this dynamic throughout, no matter how big we get.
We're all kind of close, so it's like, if we're all close, then we all have someone to go to.
So I just think it was an all-around, just a trust and relationship between us and the athletes.
At the end of the day, we're all there for each other. We're all close. We're all family. We have fun doing it. This team makes me love it, so.
Wow, that actually looks like such a nice place. They look like they created such a good community.
You know what? You want to know what else is a very good community?
What's that?
The Music Honor Society.
Well, why don't we take a look right now?
Of course. Here is Nikki Saracini with more.
Thanks, guys. Yesterday, the Music Honor Society induction was held in the Mepham Auditorium, recognizing seniors who have been consistently committed to their musical craft. In order to be inducted, students across band, orchestra, and chorus classes had to remain in their respective class for all 4 years or 3 years if they were also in B&B. And they also had to maintain an average of 87 across their years, as well as a senior average of 93 or greater academically.
I've been a part of chorus since my freshman year and since middle school, so it's really, really fun to get to officially be a part of an honor society that's kind of dedicated to that.
Congratulations to everybody who received acknowledgement during the ceremony. I know I can't wait to hear everyone here again in the upcoming spring concert. For B&B, I'm Nikki Saracini.
I wish I was musically talented.
I don't think you're anything talented, musical or otherwise.
Hey, is this because I said you can't build a gingerbread house?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I miss Jake. I felt less attacked when he was my co-host.
Fine then. We'll bring Jake Mano back for sports.
Thanks, guys, and it's good to be back where I started my career. But while I'm here talking, the teams are out playing, so let's get into it. Starting with the boys, as yesterday, they took the court and hosted Jericho here at Mepham. As for the girls, they have a similar schedule ahead of them as they traveled to face the Jayhawks. On to the mats, where the wrestling team had their individual meet at the Eastern States Classic over the weekend. The Pirates were able to bring home 6th place out of the 48 teams in the girls' division under the leadership of Yana Fufas, who placed 2nd, and Talia Robles, who took home 4th. And last, but certainly not least, the track team had a big-time performance by senior Dom Mazzarella. The senior captain PR'd in the 55 meters, securing his spot in the Melrose Game Finals. And Isaiah Contreras ran a U.S. number 7 time in the 600. Congrats to all the Mepham athletes, but as they finish out their season, that's all from me. I'm Jake Manna, and back to you guys in the studio.
I'm sorry I made fun of gingerbread making skills.
Good. You should be.
This is the part where you apologize to.
Who am I apologizing to?
Oh my God, never mind.
Perfect. That's it for this week's episode of Midweek Update. We'll be back next week with all new stories from around the BMCHSD to you inside the parts of the community we don't always get to see. Until then, I'm Basilia Mekhaiel.
And I'm Jake Lofrese. And we'll see you all next week. Yeah, we do. Ready? Let's go.
Oh my God, no, Jacob,
Let's
please,
go.
no, please.
Let's go.
No, please.
Let's go.
No, please.